to get back to practice today after really having a few days off and getting back into school, getting in the swing of things. We have started a little bit of work on Alabama A&M. We're going to work against each other for most of the rest of the week. Trying to get some full speed work. We'll go in the stadium. We got to get in Nippert 3 or 4 times before the game if they'll let us. But we're putting in a lot of small things now, like short yardage, goal line, doing some extra things that you don't do in a normal practice, trying to get into game mode. But everybody's in good shape. We've got our legs back a little bit. We started our regular lifting routine, which is always good to get back and start lifting full speed twice a week for our guys that will play. And then we'll start our red shirt workouts next week, where guys will work on Friday and Saturday mornings. So we're getting in the swing of things. It's getting a little bit closer. Got a lot of work to do. Still looking for some guys that are going to be in the 2 deep. We've just about got our first and second teams done on special teams. And now we're just looking for some guys that might get to play a little bit next week in terms of third team if we get to that point.
What do you know about Alabama A&M? What do they do? What do they?
They're a lot like us. That they're a little bit more of a pro style offense. They're not they're spread some, but we don't know what quarterback they're going to play yet. I think they're still working on that. But they run a 3-man front and 4-man front like we do. They're multiple. Everybody's about the same now, but they are a little bit more pro style offense.
What were your first impressions of Shaq Washington when you got here?
Shaq Washington when I got here? When I got here, he was getting ready to leave. The other staff wanted him to leave for some reason, and I didn't know anything about him. And so we sat down and talked, and we talked about offense, philosophy, and it was kind of a new life for him. I don't know what had happened in the past, but he's been great for us. Good work, hard worker, and heck of a football player. He'll have a chance to play on the next level, but that happens sometimes when you have younger guys and maybe not be doing everything right. But since we've been here, he's grown up, and he's been a surprise. He's a good football player. He's getting better every day, and he's got great work ethic.
Is there something about him that fits so well into your offense?
Yeah, well, you've got to have inside receivers that can make people miss and get open, and they can take a 5-yard route and make a 10, 15-yard gain out of it. He's not a very big target for the defense or for the offense, so it takes a good quarterback to get it to him. But he seems to get open. He's got a lot of guts running crossing routes, and small guys, sometimes you have small guys that are good receivers, but they get alligator arms when they get running those crossing routes and hearing footsteps. But I tell you, he's been a warrior for us and been an excellent special teams player. He'll be our punt returner this year and an off returner starting on kickoff returns. And he's one of our captains, so he's done a heck of a job for us.
So you think he might be able to play in the NFL even though he's so small?
Oh yeah. I mean, you got the Welkers and all those guys. You just got to go with the right team, right quarterback. And when you're that size, you got to catch everything. I mean, I don't care where it's at. You got to catch it. And he knows that. But he's got to be a good special teams player too. He'll get a shot. Just depends on what team he goes to.
That's it.
Anybody else? Thank y'all for showing up.
Thank you, sir.